What's up? Welcome back to another video. Alright, so now I'm doing my Week 18 NFL predictions. So yeah, last week was really supposed to be the last week, but they added the extra game for some reason. I don't really understand that, but I really don't care. So yeah, the playoffs start literally in like 1 week, so yeah. Let's get into this one. Chiefs Broncos. Chiefs are going to put up 200 on them. It's a fact. Broncos, they're not a good team, I promise you. They were one of the most overrated teams coming in this season. Look how they played. They played pretty bad, I would say. People really expect this team to win 10 plus games and make the playoffs. Dude, they're not that good, man. They're the Broncos. They've been irrelevant since Peyton Manning left and John Elway. They're not good. It's that simple. Chiefs win by 180. Cowboys versus Bengals. Cowboys versus Eagles. Believe it or not, I'm picking a upset. The Eagles are going to upset the Cowboys. Every time Dak Prescott plays a actual important game, he shits the bed. So yeah, he beats up on bad teams. The thing about the Eagles is they're not necessarily a bad team. This team low key could go on a fluke Super Bowl run this year. It's not even a question. Eagles always have those fluke like playoff runs where they just end up winning like almost every game. For example, in 2018, they went on a fluke playoff run, beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl somehow, when they really were not the best team that year, let's be honest. So yeah, I'm actually going to pick that happening. I'm going to pick a fluke game happening here. Jalen Hurts is going to out-duel Dak Prescott. And I like Jalen Hurts going for like 2 rushing touchdowns this game. Maybe not a passing, but like I would say like 65 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns for Hurts. Watch. And so yeah, Eagles over the Cowboys. I don't know what the score is going to be, but they're going to win. So yeah, Eagles easily beat the Cowboys by an upset. It's probably one of my upsets of the week. Washington and Saints. This is actually going to be a pretty good game. Wait, no, that's not the Washington and Saints. Who is that? Oh, the Washington and Giants. Never mind. I thought it was the Saints for a sec. I'm gonna pick the Washington to win this one. The Giants actually might be a top bottom 3 team in this league. This team is one of the worst teams I've ever seen. This team is just completely horrible. Just the worst team I've ever seen. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Dysfunctional. You got Mike Glennon, probably might be the worst quarterback in NFL history. Mike Glennon, that dude is horrible. That dude, I could go out there and play better right now. Honestly. That dude is horrible at football, I'm just saying. Make all the memes you want, but that dude is probably the worst football player the NFL's ever had to offer, so, yeah. Washington beats them by, 28. Bengals versus Browns. Browns are dysfunctional. It's gonna get biblical, that's a fact. The Bengals are probably the hottest team in this league right now. Hey, they're averaging 50 points per game the last 4 games. Daniel Burrow is looking like the best quarterback in the National Football League. This guy's averaging 400 yards, 4 touchdowns per game the last 3 games. And there's just nothing stopping this dude. This dude's a top 5 MVP candidate this year. And yeah, Bengals easily beat the Browns by 3 touchdowns or more, honestly. It's not going to be close. Baker Mayfield's the worst quarterback I've ever seen. Steelers versus Ravens. Oh yeah, Browns fan. Dude, please, you need to trade Baker GX Mayfield immediately. That dude is horrible. That dude, bro, I've been trying to say, when Browns fans last year were saying that this guy was a good quarterback, because of his team having, because his 10 game sample size when he had 16 TDs, 2 interceptions the last 11 games of the season. That's a sample size, dude. It's not a consistent season. If you're really going to be named one of the best QBs in this league, you need to have a consistent season where you're good all year, every year. You can't just have a 10 game run where you play like a top 10 quarterback and say that the dude's a top 10, the top 8 quarterback. He's not. Look how he's playing this season. He's playing one of the worst quarterbacks in football. He has an 85 passer rating. He only has 14 TDs this season. The dude is horrible. Man, he has probably the best defense in football, the best run game, and he still can't manage to win more than 10 games with that team. If that doesn't show you that Baker Mayfield's overrated, I don't know what does. I used to think he was underrated, but the dude's a piece of shit. He sucks. So yeah, Bengals over the Browns by probably more likely 268. Steelers versus Ravens. The Ravens are going to win this one, even though the Ravens still suck. They're not making the playoffs. Neither of these teams are making the playoffs. That's a fact. Both of them have to have fluke things happen to even make the playoffs. But the Ravens are going to win this if they have Tyler Huntley, because Tyler Huntley is the best quarterback on the Ravens. Packers versus Lions. Packers, not close. Colts, Jags, Colts, Vikings, Bears, Vikings. Jay Jett is 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. Watch. Titans versus Texans. This one is gonna be I really need the Texans to win this for the Chiefs to be the 1 seed, but let's be honest, it's not gonna happen. It almost happened 2 times last year, but Derrick Henry's back, I think, and the Titans are just gonna stop all over them. That's a fact. Probably have the coach of the year, Mike Vrabel. Saints versus Falcons. Saints by 1,000,000. Not close. So I just feel like the Saints are a better all-around team. Seahawks, Cardinals. Cardinals, last game of Russell Wilson's career. Seahawks, you guys fucking suck for wasting Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, man, I want to blame the other people, but I also have to blame you because you just fucking suck in the playoffs every year. But, yeah, it sucks, but that's probably the last game we're ever going to see Russell Wilson play. It's a fact. On the Seahawks. That's probably Russell Wilson's last game on the Seahawks, let's be honest. Sorry, Seahawks fans, but your quarterback is gone after this season. That's a fact. And I really don't know how Russell Wilson hasn't announced that he wants to leave. How do you not want to leave this team? This team has completely gave you no offensive line. Dude, you have 2 good receivers on your team. I don't understand it, bro. You literally have had no help on your offensive line your entire career since the defense. I mean, it's just horrible. Like, how do you not want to trade? How do you not want to go to a different team, dude? Your fucking team sucks. Come on. So yeah, Cardinals easily destroy them. It's actually going to be somewhat of a good game since this is, again, Russell Wilson's last game, but Cardinals by 1,000,000 still. Bills versus Jets. Bills, stomp on them. We've already seen them. They average like 52 points against the Jets this year, and that's going to continue. I'd say like 41 points this game. Bucks, Panthers, Bucks easily. Pats, Dolphins, Patriots. Patriots are a different team. Don't use week 1 to tell why the Dolphins are going to win the game. The Patriots are a different team now. They're not losing to the Dolphin, and weak arm Tua. Tua has the weakest arm I've ever seen. That's a fact. Yeah, Tua. He's winning garbage time games right now. It's a fact. He's beating up on bad teams. He's not good. I promise you the Dolphins are not a threat. Rams, 49ers. That's going to be a good game, but this actually could be another upset. But I'm going to go the Rams just because Cooper Kupp is probably going to get like 20 catches this game, so he needs to beat Calvin Johnson's record. So yeah, they're just gonna, let's be honest, Matthew Stafford's just gonna throw to Cooper Kupp all game, let's be honest. I mean, he's probably just gonna target him all game, just because, he's trying to beat Calvin Johnson's, receiving record. So, yeah, don't expect a lot of yards from a lot of other guys. I really just expect him to throw to Cooper Kupp 95% of the time. But, yeah. And lastly, Raiders versus Chargers. Chargers. Justin Herbert's top 5 QB in his league. That's a fact. And this is gonna be a pretty good QB duo. Derek Carr, my opinion, is the 10th best quarterback in the NFL versus Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert is also a way better quarterback than him, so that's why I'm gonna pick him to outduel Derek Carr. And the Chargers just a way better all-around team. They have better receivers. Hunter Renfrow is carrying them right now. Him and Derek Carr are carrying the Raiders. Only 2 good players on the team when the Waller's been out. But the Chargers are just a million times better, and that's a fact. So yeah, Chargers over the Raiders. And yep, that's my Week 18 NFL predictions. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm gonna make some more NBA videos. Probably I might make a top 10 NBA team player list. I don't know. I'll be an update list because I made one a few months ago. But yep, that's my Week 18 NFL predictions. Peace.